I, BINTA KUYATEH.
Nte BINTA KUYATEH.
BINTA KUYATEH.
Do swear that.
Benkalila ko.
I'll speak the truth.
Betonyale fola.
The whole truth.
Tonyadama.
And nothing but the truth.
Adunte femfola me manke tonyate.
So help me God.
Oto alama alayendema.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Witness.
Kansulko itinyang selo.
And welcome to the TRRC.
Akabe bismilandila TRRC.
I just wish to thank you for coming on short notice at the TRRC.
Akabe numbara la ye kumandi wati sutun kono inate danku TRRC la.
Just before we start, I'd like to go over a few housekeeping rules with you.
Ako janimba da mutala alafta purka sarta danta foye menube kerin jang.
As you are already aware, my name is Miss Singate.
Ako koy bota kala manyami yalo nyamente to mu Miss Singate leti.
And you had opted to give your evidence in Mandinka as the language you understand.
Ako ndu yenyinu foko ibela sede yaro kala mandinga kangol to yo kangole faham.
As such, there is simultaneous interpretation going on.
Boya sabu kana soro be kekan na banko kangoluto.
So I'll ask that you speak slowly.
Oto abenyin fole ya bedani la isidia moke domando mange kana tariandi.
And you shorten your narration so that the interpreters will be able to say all that you've said.
Andung isi kumakango wa isikara kanyang kakarige ajamfandi bake puru kana sorla lusafa hamu ibe memfola isafo anyama.
If you do not understand a particular correction that I put to you,
ako nima ala nyininkar memfahamu,
feel free to inquire more from me so that I'll explain.
Ako bitung isi amurundi ka nyininka puru asaboye nyoto imam memfahamu.
These are the issues that I would like to discuss with you today.
Ako nyillo mu kuolti abe lafila anibe nyimen kachala.
We'll just go over your background.
Follow tomba follow la menna wolem itemu menti jumale mu iteti.
Briefly so that people will get to know who you are.
We'll
go through your political affiliation and activities.
Bitumbe dunna ila politiko ibe politiko parti jumale to aning ila politiko nyin kolu kamune tamandije.
We'll discuss your personal ordeal.
Mbe kachala fana ite fango kungo ye kolea mentaki.
The impact it has had on you and your family.
Thereafter,
the commissioners will ask you a few questions. And then you will be given an opportunity to say your final words. Are you okay so that we can start the questioning now?
Yes, I am ready.
Can you please tell us your name?
Bitun say ito kangani kontongo itelom jumati.
BINTA KUYATEH Birkamaba.
I am BINTA KUYATEH from Birkamaba.
What is your date of birth?
For yalone iwuluta lungo membang.
I do not know the date, but I know how old I am.
Can you please tell us your age?
I
am 63 years old.
What is your occupation?
I farm, and now I am engaged in business because I am not very well.
Are you actively involved in politics?
Yes, I'm still engaged in politics.
Which party are you affiliated with?
I am in the UDP.
Do you hold a major position in the UDP, or are you just an ordinary member?
Ako fo pala si bale bebulu UDP pati okono bang fodung imu pati din kensango dam malete.
I am an ordinary member of UDP. I hold no position.
Can you recall when you joined the UDP?
Ako foi hakilo sab mutale bang wati jumalo medunta UDP party okono.
Ha.
Yes.
Can you please tell us about it?
Woto afonyeng.
APRC.
I was in the APRC.
3 years in Nobe Caring.
For 3 years, I was with them.
I
voted for the APRC once. After that, I did not vote for them again. I left the APRC because I detested the APRC. And I joined the UDP.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but the interpreter, the word she uses, I did not like, not the strong word that you used. So please, I'll just advise that you interpret exactly what she says.
Akamem fo wala mnyinti ko amunta laftale drum pour kumo nabe fola ay fo nyama ko kuma kamalu men fo ay sene lafto dronela.
Ah.
What happened afterwards?
Ako kola mune natake.
Birindunda UDP.
Ah.
Yes.
Birindunda UDP nata kole ado sotoje.
When I joined the UDP, I began to have some difficulties.
Can you tell us what kind of difficulties those were?
Ako afonyeng iye mun kole akulle sotoje.
Ntata mitundula.
I went to the meeting place.
Osan UDP man deputy londi.
At that year, the UDP did not have any candidate for the National Assembly.
Ntata osan wala mu APRC ni independent carte fayoke campaign deputy campaign.
That was the year that the APRC and some independent contested the elections.
But at
that time, I was not at the APRC. I had earlier on left the APRC.
Independent.
I was not also with the independent. I just went to listen to the campaign. I was at the meeting place. I was standing. Then I saw a para came and held my hand. I raised my head and said to him, "What is going on?" He said to me, "They've asked me to arrest you." I said to him, "What have I done?" He said, "Well, I do not know what you have done." He said to me, "Pass." And then he prodded me on. At that time, I think even the meeting was ended there at that time. When the para was moving me on, he was having a gun, but he did not put the gun on me. He took me to the Brikambaba police station. They made me to sit down there until 10 o'clock in the night. Then they told me to get up and join a vehicle. But the vehicle that they put me in was a white vehicle. They said I should sit down. I pulled my legs. But when at the time they put me in,
3
paramilitary officers joined the vehicle along with me. They took me to Bansang.
The meeting you're referring to, what type of meeting was it?
Meeting
APRC la meeting le be caring campaign le mam campaign le be caring député campaign
an APRC meeting
an independent.
An APRC meeting was going on. It was the campaign for the National Assembly elections.
Do you recall what year that was?
Ha?
Yes.
Can you please tell us?
Then up to now, this will be the 9th year. 7 years.
Do you recall who the candidates were that held that meeting?
Ako fo hakilo sa mutanole jumanyo lebe loring député ya nyingola al tata o bengomento.
Yes.
From your narration, it's like the meeting occurred somewhere around 2012, right?
Ako kanyi memfotenga munta o meeting uketa sangomen kono wole 2012.
Yes.
As far as you can recall as to what happened that day, were you the only one that was approached and arrested in that gathering?
Ako hakilo sibulala nyame. Itenda male moti if tata menka maka muta o bengoto jebang.
I was the only one they took up to Bansang. But in the morning, some people were also brought and they met me there. Those were male.
You had told us that a paramilitary officer arrested you.
Paramilitary police muta.
Yes.
Can you please tell us how you knew that he was a para officer?
Akoyalo nyadi le komu para leti.
Para uniform ole bana.
He had the uniform of the para.
Was he the only one that arrested you?
Ada male na takadia muyeke mutabang.
Ha para kiline mutaje, ole mutaje.
Yes, it was only one para that arrested me.
You also mentioned that at that point, when you were approached and told that you were under arrest, it's like there was chaos among the people that were around you. Can you tell us what kind of chaos it was?
Kenyum fokobiriwo para nata ayo kumofo yeko be mutalale ke samba. Inata fo bengonyim fango banta woleto keta dunyolo keta je. Ako mung dunyola fason na keta je.
Mol duntanyola na badung nun sinyolu.
There was confusion. The people started making commotion there, my relatives and the people that I'm living with.
Do you recall where this meeting was held?
Ako fo hakelo sibulala le nyimbengo keta damento.
Ha, nsankilo blata, boyam keta damen. Hakilo bidye kan?
Yes, I can recall where the meeting was held.
Can you please tell us?
Afo nyimbengo keta damen.
Ni putata Brikambala Johnson bato.
When you get to the main junction of Brikamaba, if you take a bend, there are two routes. That was where the meeting was held.
You also mentioned that you were taken to Bansang police station. Was it directly from the meeting that you were taken to Bansang police station?
Ako fobriye muta mitin dulato al mallo dulato al manso dulato al tata Bansang police station olto.
Moto mallo. Moto ke borla watu me kam tabe tila le fang.
The vehicle did not stop. It was running as if it was flying.
Can you recall what kind of vehicle it was that they put you in?
Ako foy hakilo sa muta no le moto fason nem ye bulandi men kono.
Hakilo ya muta no?
Yes, I can recall.
Can you please tell us?
Ikoya isi fereke a fonyeng.
Moto koyo lemu.
It was a white vehicle.
Kiyantala.
There was no cover. That was where they put me in.
From your description, you were placed in a truck.
Akoya fanya mamunda moto ba moto nying moto kesi malombang.
Moto case man, but I'm moto battle. In police motor.
Yes, it was an open vehicle, but it's not a big vehicle. It's just the police type.
At that point, while you were in the vehicle, did anyone speak to you?
Ako albemuto kono tungo men kata fomo soton talemendi amute bang.
Janimbita.
Biral bemuto kono.
Moto bita wato mina pour police para diam nya moto kono bang. Hani ngami moy bafo kan ka fo nyoy ko suto talanta na katama bari man ta diam de. No. Ko nyami na ko siye singtile.
Nobody spoke to me. All I heard them saying was that it's 10 o'clock in the night. All they asked me to do was just to sit down and stretch my legs.
At that point, did they tell you the reason why you are being held?
Ako no toje foya foene munan na ye muta.
He told me nothing.
From Bansang station, what happened?
Akubral tata for Bansang police station or mune narake.
They told me to alight. And I alighted. At that time I was very tired. They told me to get under a table. At the police station, at their main station. That I should get in there. And I got in there and I lay down. In the morning, they called me themselves. They said to me, get up. I got up. A vehicle was standing by. They told me to get into the vehicle. I got into the vehicle. But no paramilitary took me to Makati. Those that took me to Makati, those that took me away from Bansang to take me to Makati, one of them said that he is a police commissioner. I do not know their names. The other one said that he is ASO. How did I know that? When I was under the table and they asked me to come out, I heard another police officer saying to him, police commissioner. Another one was saying to the other one, ASO. Those that they were calling and they were answering to those names, those were the ones that took me to Makati. When we got to Makati,
you also told us earlier that 2 men were brought in the early hours of the morning.
Yes.
Who were those men?
One, they call Karamo, is my younger brother. We share the same father. The other one is called Omar Kuyate. That one is the son of my cousin. There's another one called Sering Dabo. That one too is my cousin. The other one is called Job Sane. That other one went. These were the ones that they brought to where I was in the morning.
In fact, there were 4 people that they brought in that morning.
Yes.
Did you have any conversations with them?
I did not speak with those people. But they took us along in the same vehicle. They were put at the back of the vehicle while I was in the front of the vehicle.
Do you know why they were brought there that day?
No, I don't know.
You also told us that you slept under the table.
Yes.
Was it on the bare floor that you slept on, or was there anything there?
Even tiles were not there. It's just bare cement.
Did you recognize any of the police officers that were there, or can you recall their names?
I don't know their names because at the time I was suffering a lot.
What was the state of your mind at that time? You being picked up from among the crowd in a political rally and taken to a station in the middle of the night. What was your state of mind at that time?
Akotumo isondo mo be nyadile katu ye mutarali dula suto ye bulandi moto kono ke samba dula doto sai ngotumo itedun ila isondo mo be nyadile otumo sondo be badari mbaga otumo
I was my mindset was very traumatized at the time. I was very tired.
So from Brekamaba, you mentioned that you were taken to Makati.
ako biral bota birkama ba kata bansang inata foko ye samba makati.
Yes. What happened? Sorry, from Birkamaba to Bansang Police, then from Bansang you were taken to Makati.
Yeah.
What happened when you arrived at Makati?
Ako biral futata Makati kabo Bansang mune natake.
Birum putata Makati.
When we arrived at Makati,
Kongaji.
They told us to alight.
Njita.
I alighted.
Ndunda office do kono.
We got into one office.
Ndata governor tarje ngani Touré.
And we met the governor there, Ngani Touré.
Nga Malang Saibo tarje.
We met Malang Saibo.
Konga si.
They asked us to sit down.
Sita konga si koman sita.
We sat down. I sat down. They asked me to sit behind, and I sat down. The governor asked me, said to me, "Lady, do you recognize me?" I said to him, "No, I cannot recognize you." He said to me, can you not remember yesterday night a man was pointing at you? I said to him, "Yes." He said to me, "I was the one who instructed the para to arrest you." He said to me, "You are going to miss to see the sun with your eyes." We were there. It took some time. He said to me, "Get up." I got up. He took me to the prison.
You stated that when you arrived at Makati, it took you to the governor's place. Where was that?
Ako biri alifutata Makati iko ye samba governor ya obe mintole.
Governor ngani Touré be Makati je.
The governor Ngani Touré is in Makati there.
Bari ko Balangar nkolem.
But they said he's a native of Barangar.
Was it at the governor's office or residence?
Ako ye samba damin governor la labu ngotole mbamfo ye samba la officiole to.
Ala office to lo.
At his office.
You also mentioned one Malang Saibo. Who was he at that time?
Akoye Malang Saibo mento fo fana mujumale tunu wotumo.
Palam deputy governor.
He was the deputy governor.
After the meeting with the governor, you mentioned that he told you that you would not see the sun for a long time.
Yenyi mfana mfako birin ini governor yo diamo ke akoyanko ibe fama la tilo jelale.
Yes.
What did you understand by what he meant by that?
Ako alawo kumakango we mine firing iteye.
I see to it that he was about to lock me up.
So what happened afterwards?
Ako biro botala mune natake.
When I got up, they took me to the prison. They opened the big gate. They put me in. They opened the door to the cell. And they put me inside the cell.
At that point, did the governor tell you the reason for your arrest?
He did not tell me anything. He did not tell me anything.
Did he say anything to you apart from the fact that he said that you will not see the sun for a long time?
He didn't tell me any other thing. That was the only thing he told me.
Can you tell us, when you arrived at Janjambure prison, who received you?
Well, at the time when we arrived, and they opened the main gate, they told me to get in, and I got in. And then they opened the door to the cell, and they put me inside the cell. But the one that met me, I cannot tell who the person was, because at that time I was very, very tired. Whatever they asked me to do, that is what I do.
Did they take in your name in a book, or did they ask you any questions as to where you're from?
Yes, they asked me.
tell us about that? Yes.
Well, for me, some people call me Binta, some call me Fatu.
Fatmata Binta.
Fatmata Binta.
But
on that very day,
Fatmata told the detail.
I gave them the name Fatumata because that they call me on these two names. Yes.
After they've taken your name at the Janjanbureh prisons, what did they do next?
They put me inside the cell where they put me, and they locked the door. I was there for 2 days, up to 3 days.
The cell that they put you in, can you tell us the location of that cell in the Janjanbureh prison?
Janjanbureh kaso kordanyum fangokono. Yedundi selo menkono abe minto mafaneje.
When you get into through the main gate, you look towards the east. The cell that is there, that was where I was put in.
Can you tell us the condition of that cell?
Ako selo me yedundi akono mosa fono selo nyimbe nyadile nung akonoto.
Akonoto.
Inside the cell, I found a big pot there, a bucket sort of. There were so many worms inside there. And because there was a human excreta there, and there were a lot of worms there. And I was sitting down. The worms were climbing onto my body. Yes. I was there for 3 days. On the 3rd day, my husband came to check me out. I was the first to be taken out, and they made me to stand. And then they brought my husband. When my husband saw me, he said to me, "Oh, Binta." He said to me, "What is it?" I said to him, "Nothing." When he said this to me,
so a
male police officer came and held my husband and took him outside. And then they returned me back to the cell. My husband could not get well again until the day he died.
You told us earlier that the cell that they put you in, there was a bucket with feces inside it, and maggots were everywhere. Did they remove that bucket from that place or clean the cell when they put you in there?
I found
it there and I left it there.
How was the atmosphere in that cell?
There it was smelly, urine, all of that was there. I was there. One day I said to one female prison officer, so that I could stretch out my head through the window, because I wanted to have a bath. It was for the 5th day I did not have a bath. And then she opened the door. But the pump, but there is no pump inside the bathroom. The pump was at the door of the cell. And she said to me, "This is where you're going to take bath." So I was standing there. And she was standing. I said to her, please, can you step back a little bit so that I could undress? And she said to me, no, the law does not allow that. You will have to undress and take bath. I
told her, you are a young little girl for you to see me naked.
For you to see me naked, then I will not take bath. She said to me, Mom, then in that case, return back to the cell. And I said, okay. And so she opened up the door to the cell, and I got into the cell. At that time, I was very dirty because my whole body was smeared with feces. And so she locked the door. I was there. Another day, Malang Saibo came and asked him to open the door. He opened the door and they took me outside. He said to me, Binta, sing for us a song and dance. I said to him, Malang, this is not a singing place, much more a place for dancing. He said to me, you cannot sing a song for us? I said, no, I cannot sing a song. And then he asked them to return me back to the cell. They returned me back to the cell. And they locked the door. I was there. When on the 23rd day, that was the day they brought me out. And they said I should get into a vehicle. They took me to the Brikama police station. That we should go home. But I found that place was crowded with my relatives and my well-wishers. Some of my relatives were there.
You had told us that Malang Saibo asked you to sing and dance. Why do you think he asked you to dance and sing?
I think he just wants to please himself because he has not seen me singing, he has not seen me being a dancer as well.
You mentioned that for the 5 days that you were in detention, you did not shower. And at the time you requested to have your bath, the prison officer would not give you the privacy to do so.
Police doku prison police ko ilafte kula biringi fintira ye fintindi amanson yamfale ka jamfela pruyeku.
Now, for the 23 days that you were in detention, were you ever allowed to shower?
Akoyo tilimuani sabo menke wo muto kono wo selo kono je hani tilikili mansoto ye bula pruyeku bang.
Hantil killing.
Not even one day. God is my witness. Not even one day did I take bath. I am the only one that will go into my grave. I will not say anything with my mouth. That is not the truth. The hardships inflicted on me, I will not say anything against anybody that the person has not done to me. Because if I do so, I will be the only one to face judgment on. But anything that I say here is something that Ngagne Touré has done to me. It's not a mere allegation.
You also told us that the cell where you were kept was smelling badly because of the feces there. Did it have any ventilation, any window?
Ako ikoye dundi wo selo menkono hana badin kenato tabije abe sunkanna fodum palantero fanam be jele bang fonyo kadu ikandame.
Palantero bije baramo warade.
There was a window, but it's not big.
How about food? During the time you were there, were you given any food?
When morning comes, they will bring half bread
and tea.
With tea. But sometimes the times I ate at the prisons, I can swear that it's not been more than twice since I was there for the whole time. All my hands were stained with feces, so I cannot hold food with my hands. When they bring the food, I used to tell them that I was okay. And they will ask me, why are you okay? I just tell them, I cannot eat. I cannot eat it. My stomach is full.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you given any water?
They give me water to drink. Sometimes when I take the water and drink it, I used to have some stomach upset. Yes.
About toilet facilities, like when you're pressed, were you allowed to go to the toilet?
Ako kafinti bantalola wala mkataka moto ning misal kama oketela ikebula le bangeta kamoto fo
honey
no, that has never happened. I do that inside the building. But it was not on many occasions because I was not eating. But I used to urinate normally. I was in that cell. One day, maggots climbed up my hand. So I took my hand and removed some of them like this. So I got a panic. But I could not vomit because there was nothing inside my stomach. When they noticed my situation, I was vomiting, but I could not emit anything. They came and opened the door. When they opened the door, they told me to go out. That was in the night. That was after dinner. They took me to the hospital. At the Makati hospital, they gave me a few tablets, not more than 3. When they gave me that, they returned me back into the cell.
Can you recall how many days into your detention that was?
Ako foi sa fono nyebang lumme ye dundi je ay tilije leta janning wo bekele la foi be sambala lopitano.
I took a long time. I spent almost 10 days there before that happened to me.
Prior to you being taken to the hospital, were you at least allowed to clean up?
Ako janni be sambala lopitano to foi ye bulale pour que fan senayandi bang nyado nyam.
Ani natala ye bulo dun ko bay way watan tama no la fayda bata doron konko bata im batandi ani no min seltan.
No, they just came and they helped me, helped my soldiers and on both sides, and they helped me to go. One helped me this way and the other one helped me this way. And they took me to the hospital.
Who attended to you when you arrived at the hospital?
Ako brief na lopitano to jumale ijube pour doctor Lembang fo jumale jararo dilaji.
Doctor Ndamanga musote de.
It was a doctor, not a woman. It was a man.
Can you recall his name?
I don't know his name. It was in the night, and I cannot recognize him because it was in the night.
Did your situation improve after the visit from the hospital?
I told you
the tablets that they gave me, when I returned, and they opened the doors to the cell, and they put me inside, The prisoner officer gave me these tablets. When he gave them to me, he did not give me water with which to drink the tablets. So I also took these tablets and dumped them into the pan containing the human excreta.
Upon seeing the way you are, your condition, did the doctor complain to the prison officers as to why you were appearing like that?
Ako birin doktoro nyi e jube ibe Kenya mento otumo fu doktoro nyi amam femfo prison police ole ko itebe tembeda mento be nyaming fa mam femfo e oto
hana mam femfo e.
No, he did not tell them anything.
Melari nyabe yelli.
I was lying down, my eyes were wide open.
He
didn't say anything to them.
After that incident, did anything else that you can remember occur while you were in detention?
Akobiro botala fo hakilo sitaki kula menseke wa yatora ibe umuto kono je.
Ani wala katana fo birina tam fintindi de.
No, that was the only thing that happened to me, except when they took me out and took me to Brikamaba.
On the day you were taken to Brikamaba, did you at least have a change of clothing or did you bathe before being taken to Brikamaba?
Ako lumme ye samba Brikamaba. Yela feto fotolu dum fengolu ye falin ne wolum bang fodum fang fo silo sotole ke baloku.
Yen samba sapu badala itatan kujele.
They took me to the Sapu River side, and that was where I was able to have a bath. When they were taking me, they took some of my belongings along. After they washed me there until I was clean, they gave me other clothes to wear, and then they returned me back to the house. That was on a Monday.
During the time you were in detention, were you wearing the same clothes that you were wearing on the day of your arrest till the time they released you?
Ako bo muto kono tumen kabri lumme ye muta hanfo lumme ye bula wo amonta wo dum fen fani kilingol dronne belanu
o fani kilingol bende la bam fa farta je.
That was the only piece of cloth I had until in the end it got torn.
Apart from the visit from your husband, did any other member of your family visit you?
Ako na manke ike mala nati je kane jibe fo ela dimbaya lukono wala bari lukono modo so ton men nati jibe jabang
mamoje.
I saw no one.
Bariko.
But they said that
kana jele buka so yedum.
People come there, but they will never allow them to get inside. It's when I came that when they began to tell me this.
During those days that you were under detention, were you ever at any point informed of the reason for your arrest and detention?
Gabriel lumme ye muta foye bula foye nene afoye ne ye muta dalilo men kambang wala be men laje.
Nobody ever told me the reasons for my arrest and detention. Up to this day.
Can you tell us what led to your release?
Ako foise afono nyele bang ni along fo mune ya sabu han foye bula.
Kambula.
Yes.
Well, they just came in and opened up the doors to the cell and told me to get out and to get into a vehicle. They took me to the Brikama police station and they dropped me there and they told me to go home. It was my relatives that took me home. They put me on a motorcycle. When I went, in the morning, which was on a Tuesday, a policeman came after me and said to me, court. I said to him, what, court? And he said, yes. My son asked me, mother, are you also going to have court today? I said to him, yes. Well, they've come to call me. So we went to court. Since the morning, they make me to stand. Until after the afternoon prayers. They did not ask me. They did not tell me anything. For up to 4 months. In the 4 months, if a Tuesday is not a day of court, a Wednesday is a day of court. They will come and pick me from the house. And they will say court. But within these 4 months, they never asked me anything. They never made any judgments.
Sorry. She mentioned that 4 magistrates were the ones that handled her case. I didn't hear that part.
I missed that. Apologies.
Continue, please.
Continue.
The day that they said that I was free from the court, when they came after me, they came and made me to stand. I was standing until 1 o'clock. I was very tired. I bent down like this. The judge said, he said to the interpreter, ask this old woman if she's ill. The interpreter asked me, the magistrate has asked me to ask you if you are ill. I said to him, I am not sick, I am just tired. He said to him, tell her that today she will be free. It went up to after the afternoon prayers. He told me, the magistrate has asked me to tell you that you are free. That I should go home. I left the courthouse. I was on my way going. I took a bend. I saw a youth standing on the main highway. He was not moving. He was not also giving me way. I dived from him. He left the highway. He went ahead and stood again in front of me, blocking my path. On the side of the road. When he stood in front of me, he said to me, Mother. I made my hand like this. He said to me, don't you recognize me? I said to him, I swear I cannot recognize you. I said to him, it's a child that recognizes an elder. But an elder cannot recognize a younger one. But he said to me, Mother. He said to me, for me, even after 10 years, I can recognize you. And he was making his son like this. He said to me, the day the governor was arresting you, he said to me, Mother, I was there. He said to me, my mother, don't be afraid. He said to me, I am the one who alighted from my vehicle and said to the governor, I said to the governor, you've arrested this woman. What has she done to you? This woman was standing and you arrested her. He said, but the governor did not respond to him. He said to me, but I will not give up. I am telling you the statements that this young man said to me. He said to me, Mother, but I will not give up. He said the next morning, I should meet him in Makati. And he said to the governor, the woman that you arrested yesterday, the woman that you told the para to arrest, do not lock her up, governor. This woman has done nothing wrong to you. You said that they should take her to Bansang. Don't lock her up. Leave her, release her. She has done nothing to you. He said to me, but the governor did not respond to him. He said to me, when he failed to answer me, he said to him, if you do not leave this issue alone, I will destroy your mission. He said to me, what do I respond back to him? I told him that you cannot do anything to my life. He said to me, Mother, did you not see? We were the ones inside the IEC vehicle. It's our vehicle that had that accident in Flower Wantang. Our IEC vehicle. And one man broke his foot there. He said to me, we are also in court. He said to me, don't you see, when they take me to the courthouse, don't you usually see 3 men sitting behind you? I said to him, yes, I used to see them. He said to me, Mother, we are the ones. He said to me, Mother, please go back and summon the governor. Because today you are a free person. I said to him, my son, please let me be. Because I am tired. Because since the day that the governor took me to Makati and I was in prison, my husband came to visit me and he saw me. I told him, since that day up to now, my husband has been sick and I have not seen him. Please, allow me to go home. He said to me, Mother, but you should go and summon the governor. I said to him, Governor, I take all these, the hardships and I give them to God. I said to him, the governor made me to suffer. He maltreated me. He brought warfare on me. And I have done nothing to him. I said to him, please, my son, just allow me to leave everything in the hands of God, because I am tired. But at the time he was saying this to me, at that time I was suffering a lot. This was what happened between me and the governor.
You told us that after you were released, you were taken to the river where you had your bath. Was this done by the prison officers or some other persons?
Police do
My relatives took me there. At that time, the police, they don't even mind me. They don't even listen to me. They don't talk to me. Yeah, so I was afraid.
You also mentioned that you were taken before a court. Were you charged with any offense when you were taken before the court?
Till then, up to now, they've never accused me of doing anything, and they've never told me anything that I've done.
Did you have any access to any lawyers?
No, they did not allow me, and I saw no lawyer. At that time, I was on my own. And the sickness of my husband was also bothering me in my mind. So that youth, despite all the efforts he made, I refused to return. Because it's God that put that witness between me and Gani. That was why I took all the trouble and leave it in the hands of God.
We've now arrived at that date.
The place where your trial was held, can you recall where it was?
Yes, somebody mean kweke kitindi. Hakilo ya mutale min tolem.
Brikamba police station.
Brikamba police station, that was where the court was being held. And each time I go there, I don't speak because they never ask me any questions.
Was it at the police premises or was it close to the police station?
Ako policeol fangola dinkirato lembam fodun akatata policeol la korda la police station ola.
Policeol fangola dinkira fangto station fangto.
It was at the police place inside the station.
Korda le bije.
There's a big house and a house there.
Duta jobe lorinje.
There's a manga tree there.
Station on nyapele trindin manasilola.
The station is facing the highway.
So where
they used to take their rest inside that house. That is where the court is usually held.
Right at the point where you were taken before the court, and throughout the process of your trial, which lasted about 4 months, no one explained to you why you were detained or why you were appearing before the court.
Akobiri ye mutayo tarobeke udinkirato mentata fokar nani silandung imang hanimbi mo mafoye ye menke mo mafoye fanang ye mutam dalilo menkanke siniwol
up to tomorrow nobody has told me anything. Even the governor that arrested me, even day after tomorrow, he has not told me anything.
Did you have any interactions with the governor or Malang Saibo after your release?
Akobiri ye bula ate governor wala Malang Saibo fodun kudo na tatambia litema lebang.
Honey?
No.
Earlier you had told us about 4 men that were also arrested along with you and taken to Makati. Do you know what eventually happened to them?
Komantonu yenyi mfoko yombo nani fana muta yemenu nati hanu fo ye tara ye samba nundaming fo inata lonne ba mune kita omo nanu fanana.
Ani man fellow what?
No, I know nothing about that.
Did you see them afterwards?
Fo inata ulu jele ba nkuo kola.
Yes, when I was taken to the court, I saw them. But we were not locked up in the same place. I was the only one in my cell.
Will I be right to say that you were charged alongside with them when you went to the court?
Akasi nyumfono le ba ye niwolu be tu minyola le bringal tata kitola.
Well, for me, what I was charged for, they told me nothing about it. They told me nothing about it. Up to today, they told me nothing about it.
Do you know if anyone did anything about your detention while you were in Makati prisons?
Ako fo yenyilo ne bam fo modo sotontale me ku kata ila kuolto wato me ibe mutoko no ye soronda me Makati kasola.
No, I'm not aware of that. My relatives that might have done so, those ones were scared. All they do is just to cry. But my husband, he would have wished to, but he was overcome by illness, so he couldn't do it.
What do you think the reason for your arrest was?
Itila miro to ya mira mune bekela dalilo ti yete mutamenkang.
I think it's just out of their own wish.
Do you think it has anything to do with your political affiliation, the UDP?
Ya mira dun ko fanang fo ilataro politiko la karola fo ilataro UDP wala sa kendi bang.
Yes, that is it. It will be all of that in my own thinking.
And why do you think that?
Because before I was in the APRC and I left there and joined the UDP. And I used to support it a lot. So I take it that is the reason. Otherwise, given that there were many people during the parliamentary campaign, for the governor to come and point only at me, so I think that must be the reason. Yes.
Prior to you being arrested, did you have any interactions with the governor, or were you familiar with him in any way?
Ako janni be mutala. Foi ni governor ye kubula nyote malaka nyolong wala fo kusitaral tem.
Governor de kapo ke fi mu ke ko mu malong.
The governor, to tell you that he's fair in complexion or dark in complexion, I do not know him.
Han bi fangonata jang.
Even today, if he were to come here,
I
will not be able to tell you that this is the governor. Since the last time I saw him at the office, up to this day that I'm speaking to you, I have never seen him. The day that he was arresting me, the day that he was pointing at me, I saw the finger pointing, a man pointing his finger at me. But it was dark and I could not make out his face. But when they took me to his office, he told me himself, and I confirmed, yes, that I saw it. Yes.
At the time of your arrest, did you have any children with you?
Yes, I had a child. I had one male child. I ended up having also a daughter.
You told us that your husband was sick, and the sickness started after he visited you at the Janjambure prison.
Yenyim fonyanko ikema sasa tale adu alaw sasa damutata wato men anate jube Janjambure kasola.
And you told us that the sickness is also as a result of seeing you in that condition.
Andu iko sasa sekeno ko kijate ole mu ayeje nyama wala kitaye wo sasa.
What happened to him afterwards?
Komune nata keola wo be kola.
He was sick for a long time. Even when I am going to the court, he has never witnessed all these 4 months that I was going to trial. He was ill. When I come back, he used to ask me what transpired. I will tell him they told me nothing. Yes.
What impact has your detention had on you mentally?
Nying muto me ya kelateng ay munku sababulema ila miralo to isondo moto anila moyato.
When I was arrested and detained, I can tell you that my body, I'm not feeling fine anymore. I am having sickness inside my body. I also have high blood pressure as a result of that. During those times when I sit down alone and I'm on my own, when I recall my husband,
I used to call God's name.
Even after tomorrow, my mind, I cannot stop thinking about my husband. All this suffering has been caused by Ngany. Ngany has made my life difficult. He has brought warfare on me. He has made me to suffer. And I have done nothing to him. Yes.
Why are you always thinking of your husband even till now?
Akomana na kemira kemala fokana bula biti lola.
Ngamira ndela muto ala kurang sababu sunta wala fata saya sot.
Because I recall that his sickness was as a result of my arrest, which led to what happened to him.
How long did it take from the time you were released to the time he passed away?
Ako ile miraroto wati jel ayole yiriko ta kabirin yete muta eke mala sasa fokata lumeng ala ya minji odoya.
He spent 2 years sick with me.
Do you know the kind of sickness he had?
Fena talo ne mun sasa fason ne bala bang.
High blood pressure.
What other impact, if any, did the circumstances that you found yourself in, what other impact did it have in you?
Ako wemu mantora kutene sabu ima kuomen sima nyim kuomen beketela teng.
Ndida mantoro min sabu ma.
For me, the hardships that it caused me, just what Ngany has done to me, he has brought loneliness in my life. He has paralyzed my life, Ngany. Ngany has made me suffer a lot. The child that I have, my child, it's my son, my husband's child, because he brought the child up. That child is with me. If I think about the child's education, that time his education was retarded. He was not going to school. I can say that all of that has been caused to me by Ngany. Ngany has made me to suffer. Ngany has troubled me. He has brought warfare onto me. And I do not know what I have done to him. Yes.
You've told us that at the time of your release, your husband was sick. And you've also told us that you were involved in business prior to you being detained. How was your family coping at that time?
When my husband was still alive, at that time, our sustenance was very easy for us. But today, we thank God. When it comes to sustenance, it's in the hands of God and His prophet. As for me, what has brought me here, to come and answer to the TRRC, where truth is spoken, where lies are not told, where there are good people, that is what brought me here, to speak the truth between me and Ngany. Why Ngany will be troubling me this much, that is what has brought me here.
Thank you very much for answering all of my questions. I'll now shift it to the commissioners to ask you questions. Mr. Chairman, the witness is yours now.
Thank you very much, Counsel, and thank you very much, BINTA KUYATEH, for your testimony. This is yet another testimony of inhumane treatment.
Numbara bake BINTA KUYATEH abe jaya nyimfana mu tilimbali ya dolti tajire ya lom nyinti kahnila hadamadimuka.
Truly sorry that you had to go through that experience in the hands of our own people.
Tonya isi haketu ye nyinyo mantoro betaki mfangol la molle bulokon.
And through it all, you lost your loved one, your husband.
Inata fo ikanunteola menkete kemati.
Commissioners, if you have any questions, please indicate. Commissioner Carr, you have the floor.
Commissioner Kale kane nyininka.
Thank you, Chairman. You said your son's education was retarded due to your detention, if I got you right. What is he doing now?
Ako yenyum foko idingo la karango tardeta bake barisilandung abe muneke kan abe mundo kula fate do kula fa be nyaadile
when things were a lot easier, when I was pardoned, I now said to my son, please just be here and repeat, because you are the only one with me. If you are not educated, education is never late, especially for a man. It's a woman that use that education time. There's a time frame for education. But for a man, there is no time bound. And so he returned back to school. Up to now, he's still going to school. Small. With the grace of God. He's at the college. And he's going to school there. These fees, his school fees, are in the hands of God. But I want to see to it that the good people, the God-fearing people, so that they speak the truth between me and Ngani. I want that because Ngani has made me to suffer a lot. Yes.
Thank you very much for that. Do you have any concluding remarks to make?
Yeah, Commissioner la Sirantio nyin, Commissioner la Sirantio ko, Madam Binta Kuyateh, foye kuma soto le bitum itebe la dia mo kumfala menna.
Oh, hold on a second. There is some assistance needed. Actually, we're about to conclude. Actually, we're about to conclude.
Sam pareta le pruka bengoyin ba.
Pareta la. Ini karo kindi. Na retail kuma kaundo se de left memfola.
Nga kuma soto.
Oye kuma se de memfola.
Yes.
Nyanta ya maro kala minna.
Kita fulo wote sina.
An batu ngoken sinata.
So fono. Ke woto ya.
Ngafu. Na ya maro munyineti ko.
My advice is this.
Gambia.
In
Gambia bantala.
Up and outside of Gambia.
Minkata gofonote.
The one that was governor.
Alamala entanga ni gofono sifala.
May God protect us from this type of governor.
Masakunda.
In governance.
The
journalist that used to ask questions. My second statement is going to them. They are the foundations of the world. Especially Gambia. The first government that was here, if you see that these sort of things happen to people, and when the people who are journalists and they see these things but they are afraid to say them, so that now whatever they please, they will do it to people. So therefore the journalists, they are the foundations of the world, especially the Gambia. May God protect us from this kind of tyrannical rule. The journalists, I thank them, I gratify them, because they have made a lot of effort. Because when they see difficult news, and they see good news, they should say it. But when they say that they are going to say these things, and they will get killed, then how can they say these things? And the government that is in power now, I beg them to give journalists their rights. This is what I can say to you people. But help me with Ngani, on Ngani's issue. Ngani has made me suffer. Ngani has made me suffer. Please help me, the people who speak the truth, help me with Ngani.
Thank you very much, Mbadunkane Muta. I think it's, yeah, thank you very much indeed. If we don't have any, she can go. Sorry. Yeah. You can take her. Yeah. Baraka. Yeah, so sorry about that, but it's a victim that we would sympathize with. what she's gone through, that we should not experience this kind of a thing in our own country, in the hands of our own citizens. But anyway, tomorrow we would meet again at 10 o'clock in the morning. Council, do you have anything to say about any news on that, or do we just call it a day and then see you all tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock? Splendid. Thank you. The meeting is adjourned.
da nga bëgg bagage bu baax qualité te mu ci ayib yow mi nga xamantene samp mooy sa liggéey plumbing welding gardening ak carpenter bi dem leen ngeen seeti Total Shop bi moo yore bagage yu baax qualité mu ci ayib dëgër te du la sonal yow mi koy jëfandikoo ñu am fa generators hardware and luxury power tools accessory safety product lamps bench tools measuring tools hand tools light construction equipment garden tools welding machine air tools seet si leen ñu fii ci Jimpex wala ngeen dem ca Serekunda foofu ca biir Kama Garas wala ngeen yëkkati seen téléphone jokkoo ak ñun ci number yi 788 9138 wala 795 2973 756 1212 ñun waa Total ñoo leen di jox bagage yi gën ci seeni liggéey te du ngeen ci sonn benn yoon doomi réew mu baax moo ko fi def.